Today's topic is a circle. In the coordinate plane, there is a circle with the center HK. Radius is R. We can write down the equation for this circle as x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Let's do some practice. Write the circle equation according to the given information. First of all, we got to find out the center. Coordinates for this center, that is 0, 3. Then we will find out the radius. That will be the distance for this one. That is 3. So according to that, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared plus r squared, we can write down the equation. That is x minus 0 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 3 squared. Then simplify, you got the x squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 9. For this circle, this is the center. That is 4, negative 3. The radius, that is 2. So we plug into the circle equation. That will be x minus 4 squared plus y plus 3 squared equals 2 squared equals 4. Find the center of radius of circle according to the equation. Then graph the circle. For conic section, whenever you see square means inside is a liar. Therefore, center will be 3 and a negative 1. Radius will be square root of 16 equals 4. You will find the 3, negative 1. That's here. Then go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then connect these 4 points. Yeah, that's the circle. For number 10, center will be negative 4 over 5, 0. This will be negative 0.8. Radius will be square root 64 over 25 equals 8 over 5. That's negative 0.6. You will get the center, that's negative 0.8. 0, that's here. Then go to the right 1.6. Then go to left 1.6, up 1.6, and down 1.6. It's 1.6 here. Go down 1.6 here. Then from center, go to the right 1.6 unit, go to left 1.6 units. And then you connect these 4 points to sketch a circle. This will be the graph. Now let's go to question 11. The center, since you have square, that means both linear. So we got negative 3, 2. Radius will be square root of 8. That's 2 square root of 2. It's less than 3 because square root of 9 equals 3. Just estimate. Therefore, find the negative 3, 2. It's here. That's your center. Then moved right to 3, almost 3. Then it's left 3. Go up very close to 3. Go down very close to 3. Then you just need to connect these 4 points. That will be the circle. If you have compass, just use it. Because when you scratch, you cannot make a perfect circle. As we know, general form for conic sections, when axes are parallel to x or y-axis, we have this form. When A equals C, that means a circle. So for number 1, we know this is a circle equation. We need to use a completing square to change into this standard form so that we can figure out the center and also the radius. First of all, you need to put all x together, all y together, and a constant number the other side. Therefore, we got the x squared minus 10x plus y squared plus 2y equals negative 17. Then we do the completing square. Remember that x squared plus bx, you need to add b over 2 square so that you can form completing square like here's x, this is a b over 2. That's how you remember the completing square. Now we do the completing square for x and also for y. For x part, we got the x squared minus 10x. I need to add b over 2 square means negative 10 over 2, that's a negative 5 square. Then plus y squared plus 2y plus b over 2, that's a 1 square, equals negative 17. Since you add negative 5 square on the left side of equal sign, you have to add to the right side. Same thing to 1 square. Now, for these 3, we got the x minus 5 square. For these 3, I got y plus 1 square equals. Work this out. We got 25 plus 1, then minus 17. You will get 9. Therefore, your center 5, negative 1. Your radius square root of 9 equals 3. Now let's go to number 4. First of all, put all x together, all y together. Then move a constant number the other side. You got 59. Then remember, for completing square, you have to make a x squared plus bx. Then you can add b over 2 square. So you will get something square. Here's x, here's a b over 2. Therefore, I need to take this 4 outside. You will get the x squared minus x, then plus 4y squared equals 59. Then we will form completing square. We got the x squared minus x. I need to add negative 1 over 2 square. Then plus 4y squared equals 59. Since you add negative 1 over 2 square on the left side of equal sign, you have to add to the right side. Don't forget this 4. Therefore, I got the plus 4 times negative 1 over 2 square. Then you can form completing square. 4 times x minus 1 over 2 squared. Then plus 4y squared equals, we work this out now, 60. Then we divide it by 4 both sides. You will get x minus 1 half squared plus y squared equals 15. Therefore, center, that's 1 half 0. Your radians equals square root of 15. Now let's go to number 8. We will put all x together, all y together. Then cause the number move to the other side. Then we put the b over 2 square to form the completing square. b over 2 square, that will be negative 14 square. Then we go to y square minus 10y plus b over 2 square, that will be negative 5 square, equals negative 220 plus negative 14 square, then plus negative 5 square. So we can form completing square for these 3 terms. We got the x minus 14 square plus, for these 3, we got y minus 5 square. Then we work this out. You will get 1. Therefore, your center of this circle will be 14 and 5. For radians, that equals to square root of 1 equals 1. Let's go to part 5 again. Write the circle equation according to the given information. Ends of a diameter that is negative 7, negative 3, and negative 9, 1. We know for a circle, the line passing through the center we call diameter. For a given diameter, suppose we got the coordinate x1, y1, x2, y2. Then for your center HK, we know h equals x1 plus x2 over 2, and k equals y1 plus y2 over 2. For radian, that will be the 1/2 of a diameter. For the diameter, if we are given 2 coordinates, we can get x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared. Then you do square root, you will get the distance for diameter. Then 1/2 of diameter equals radians. Therefore, for h equals, we label this is your x1, y1, x2, y2. You will get the x1 plus x2 over 2 equals negative 7 minus 9 over 2 equals negative 8. For k equals y1 plus y2 over 2, you will get negative 3 plus 1 over 2 equals negative 1. Therefore, for center, you will get -8 and -1. Now for the distance of a diameter, I can get -7 minus -9 square plus -3 minus 1 square. You will get square root. This is a 4 plus 16. Get square root of 20. Simplify, that will be 2 square root of 5. So for the radians, you will get distance of diameter over 2. 2 square root of 5 over 2 equals square root of 5. Now we already know the center. We already know radians. We can write down the standard equation for the circle. That will be x plus 8 square plus y plus 1 square equals the square root of 5 square, that's 5. This will be the equation. For number 18, we already know the center, that is 4, 1, that's HK. Point on the circle, that's 5, -2. So for this given circle, if we know any points on the circle, distance will be this r. Therefore, r equals, we label this is a x1, y1. You can label this is a x2, y2. So we're using that distance formula. You will get 5 minus 4 square plus -2 minus 1 square. So you will get 1 plus -2 minus 1 square will be 9. That is a square root of 10. Therefore, we can write down the equation x minus 4 square plus y minus 1 square equals r square, means 10.